Hey there, everybody. It's been a while, right? It's been a minute since I've been here on the weather show at Vin Crosby because the weather in the West has been incredibly boring. Well, that and life on life's terms been kind of, kicking me around a little bit. So I've taken a little bit of break, but now I'm back because we have weather to talk about in the West finally. That's right. Snow coming back into play for Washington State, Oregon, Idaho. It will affect the roadways, even if it's a little bit. It's been a while since we've seen some snow, some good snows across the region. This will drop down into California as well, and then it's going to kick in through the Rockies into the plains and cause a mess there too. So we're going to try to touch base with all kinds of different maps. If you haven't subscribed to the weather show yet, please do. It'll make your life so much better. All right, that's an exaggeration. Don't do it if you don't want to do it. So let's get right to it. Here in the Northwest, we can see there are some clouds that are continuing to move on through. And let me get my little drawing tools in here, and we can see a spin right in through there, a little counterclockwise spin, the front right through here, pushing through. But this stuff here, this is what I'm looking forward to over the next 24 to 36 hours. This is where we should focus our concerns because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot happening with that system, but there is a little disturbance in the upper levels. It's going to move right down across the region and affect all of us here in the West. And so with that, we'll see the chance for some snow showers and some flurries in the cold air as we go throughout the day on your Monday night, and then into Tuesday. Most of the activity is going to drop down to the south, right down in through here. How far north it goes is going to be the big question. And how much moisture will there be? That's going to be the bigger question, because if there is enough moisture, there is one model, not favoring it, but there is one model bringing Canyon County and western Ada County anywhere from 1 to 4 inches of snow. Again, not buying that model. It gets a little overexcited when we have what we call these convective systems moving in to the Pacific Northwest, and there's just not a lot of moisture. Right now, if you've watched me for years on TV, I've always talked about the Oahe Shuffle, the Oahe Mountains, for those of you tuning in on YouTube and have no clue about the geography or the West. This right in here is the Oahe Mountain Range. Boise sits in this valley right in through here, and many times storms come in and they go around the Oahe Mountains to the south, and then this whole area gets nothing, nada. I call it the Oahe Shuffle, the Oahe Mountain Shuffle. And so this storm system looks to do the same, but with the cold air mass aloft, it usually triggers a few flurries or some scattered snow showers that could bring flakes of snow to the area. Kind of like what we had last week, just that light snow shower activity that stuck around in the morning and then it was gone when the sun popped up in the afternoon. But roads could be slick if you're traveling down across some of the southern ways. So let's check out some of the models here. This right here is showing that trough coming into the northwest. You can see that kind of spinning across the region right in through here. You got to really look at those lines, the state lines right in there. There's Idaho. Oops, I just moved it. There's Idaho right in through there. And then Washington, Oregon, California, and Nevada. And then this system is going to pinwheel right around that southwest corner of Idaho, drop down into the Sierra Nevada mountains. So we will see scattered snow showers down to California and the mountains over the next couple of days. That system is then going to kick towards the east and get in the plains and cause all kinds of a mess. So here's a better depiction of what I think is going to go on. Here you can see this system moving in, snow showers, flurries, really scattered about, goes into Oregon, up into the mountains of Idaho through here, back into Oregon and to our south around the southern Idaho, northern Nevada border. This is for Monday late in the afternoon hours, but real messy stuff back through the Cascades and the Columbia River Gorge, so watch out traveling there in Interstate 5. Then, as you can see, it drops down, kind of dissipates, a few flurries around Idaho. California getting into some rain showers and snow showers, and then it picks up in intensity back across Interstate 80 if you're traveling in Nevada, back down towards Utah, southern Utah, northern Arizona, getting into some snow. This going on through Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. So a lot of wind and cold air coming through Interstate 70 with drifting and blowing snow possible there. Windy in Wyoming and cold, windy and cold and dry in eastern areas of Idaho. Then back across the west, it looks pretty good there. And then there's that system as it pinwheels into the middle of the country is Oklahoma, Texas. Here is the panhandle. Watch this. This is Wednesday. You can see that system starts to lift into the plains, and that red there, that's freezing rain, ice pellets, and snow. So a wintry mix along Interstate 40, severe thunderstorm possible before all that cold air moves on in. And then the system just kind of lifts towards the east, and then Tennessee back through Kentucky and Arkansas all getting some heavy rains and thunderstorms. That going in through Wednesday night and Thursday morning, where some pretty good snows are going to fall back through Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma, and into Kansas across Interstate 70. So that's kind of where we're looking at that system. And let me just show you some snow accumulation here back into the west. This is the snow accumulation that we see happening with this system. You can see it gets pretty hefty back up in the Cascades, back down through I-5, but generally the higher elevations. But it's been a while, right? This is going to be between 4 and 8 inches of snow in the higher mountain passes. Most areas will see between a ½ inch to maybe 3 inches of snow. The greens, that's your 2 to 4 inch range. The purples, now you're into around 6 inches of snow. And then the yellows, you see a lot of that back through Minnesota, back up into the Dakotas, and then some purples. Again, 6 inches of snow back on down through almost all of Minnesota, back through South Dakota, and northern areas and northwest areas of Nebraska, Wyoming, Montana, Interstate 80, Interstate 90. If you're traveling, this going in towards Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday throughout the day, not great travel weather. As a matter of fact, you'll probably be stopped going up around Casper and all those areas here you see in the yellow in Wyoming. So make sure your car has some winter weather preparations as you kick on through the other side of Wyoming and Colorado. And then you can see the Colorado Rockies. What a great time to ski. Look at that. That's some 2 feet of snow in some of those areas there down around Durango. So it looks like some good snows and skiing there. The mountains of Idaho getting snow, pretty much the west getting some snow showers in the mountain. It has been dry, I know, but it's been cold, so we've been holding some of that snowpack. It's always good to add some more to the mix. This going on in through Thursday now, really Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night into Thursday. You can see a band of snow breaking out just south of St. Louis, through St. Louis, back down through Oklahoma, getting into Arkansas, and back up into Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky. So it is going to get slick out across the regions. This model is the European model. It is doing basically the same thing. It is bringing in this trough of low pressure coming on in from the northwest, driving it in back down to the south, and that will continue pinwheeling with a little reinforcement coming on in, and it draws in colder air from the northwest as well. So a lot still could happen with this storm system, but it is going to become wintry in the west, kicking out into the plains, and a real good southern kind of trajectory of this storm system as it dips down by the Mexico and U.S. border. This is the Pacific Northwest, and we see the jet stream kind of doing one of these numbers, digging down like that, and then doing one of these things like this right at this point, right? So it's kind of digging down in even as we speak and kind of spinning on up through the region. This system is going to drop on down to the south as we go into the next couple of days. So that's the way the maps look with this storm system. I wanted to give you an update